In space, they say no one can hear you scream. But tonight, they'll hear you confess. We've got alien affairs, intergalactic betrayals, and accusations flying faster than warp speed. So let's get down to it, folks. Who is the daddy? Spock. There is no winning strategy, Captain. Only varying degrees of defeat. Your primary objective, therefore, must shift from victory to damage containment. Do not attempt to explain the Prime Directive. It will be interpreted as galactic ghosting. Do not cite your duty to the ship. It will be labeled...
Away from him, I swear to God! He wants me, not you! Get out of my face!
All right, ladies, that is enough. Settle down now.
We're back. Now, Jim. These women have all come a long, long way to be here today. They say you made them promises. They say you showed them the stars, and then left them in the dark.
Big Mama's voice boomed. Kirk's on trial! Baby Mamas!
Jim, these ladies done trekked light years and layovers just to air your dirty warp socks. You promised them the Milky Way, then left them high and dry like a bad blind date at the Waffle House. What you got? Captain excuses or alimony checks? Captain Kirk out here collecting baby mamas like I collect coupons at the Piggly Wiggly 5 for $1. But they all want to cash in.
Fierce Klingon Mara confronted him. Jim, your fire's my forever, then Federation fairy tales, no honor.
Every dang morning. Coffee black, 2 sugars, Mara. That smile, sweeter than stolen watermelon, but then poof, off to the bridge like I was the flavor of the week at the truck stop. You led me on.
The audience roared for justice. Jerry! Jerry! Jerry!
Kirk, sky-fallen fool, you tumbled into my world, called me wife under the great spirits. We danced in the dust, loved like thunder. But when you fled, you left more than heartache, you left him. Our boy, with your grin and my grit, running wild as a Mustang. He's 5 now, asking for his pa. Time to man up, Jim. Or I'll summon the ancestors to haunt your replicator with nothing but impotence.
Hi, baby daddy. Jim, you spoke of stars like they were lovers' promises, worlds where peace blooms from phasers, not fists. You held me like tomorrow was ours to chart. And now, you vanish into the storm, leaving of this threadbare fate. Was I just a detour on your 5-year road to nowhere? Or did you see the end written in my eyes and turn away because heroes don't rewrite the grave? Captain Kirk ain't the daddy. Baby, that man's dodged more asteroids than lies, but this envelope don't beam. Pass the popcorn and pray for that poor fool's replicator, Bill.
Kirk, you are not the father.
Go on, Captain of Nowhere, men. Beam yourself back to your bridge of broken tomorrows. I'll light my own fire here in soup lines and stolen glances at the sky. But know this, in every war that rages, because you left, it's your shadow I curse. Not with hate, with the ache of what might have been. Fly bold, my starman. Just don't look down.
Folks, if Captain Kirk's phaser set to stun your heart, remember, in the battle for baby mama drama, even the Enterprise can't beam away the child support.
What's your truth, yeoman? Every day, fetch me coffee, yeoman. File this report, yeoman. You'd give me that look, that smile, and then you'd just walk away to the bridge. You led me on.
Jerry, my friends in the final frontier, a man charts courses through nebulae of passion and peril. But this is no Klingon ambush. It's a familial asteroid field. Only one child, so far.
We've got more. Drusilla from the clouds. What's your story? You spoke of beauty as timeless as the rings of Saturn, James. You said my eyes held more wonder than a nebula. Then you beamed away.
Big Mama's laugh. Haremony, own it. Yaw, this ain't the final frontier. This the baby daddy frontier. And Kirk bout to get his receipt. Now, darlin', on your ask. Yes, ma'am, it's possible.
Does Edith demand a time warp wedding? And that deadbeat Delta Stay tuned or get beamed to boredom. We'll be right back with more Springer. Final Frontier Fiascos. Crowd cheered accountability.
Welcome back to Starfleet Secrets. Captain, the results are in.
Jerry, explorations? Baby, please. That's what you call it when you explore half the quadrant and leave a trail of heartbroken ensigns and hybrid toddlers? Intergalactic relationships?
She plants her hands on her hips, surveying the chaotic guests with a knowing glance. This is more like intergalactic soap opera, as the nebula turns. Someone needs to beam some sense into him.
As communications officer, I've dealt with my fair share of alien mind control and unwanted advances. But this is something else. You've got love triangles, secret babies, this is enough. I've seen more stable relationships on a Klingon warbird, she quips, drawing chuckles from the audience. And those end in glorious explosions. Preach, sister, someone in the crowd shouts.
Jerry battles to regain control from Uhura. He snatches the microphone, her eyes blazing with righteous fire.
Kirk steps forward, his usual swagger failing. You gazed into my storm, Kirk, and called it beautiful, whispered that my fury was the song that could still your wandering stars. But when my heart roared, or you slipped away like smoke from a dying fire. You didn't just break a vow. You left me tending embers alone, wondering if my flame was ever enough to hold a captain's gaze.
Will Mara challenge him to a bat'leth bridal duel? Does Edith demand a time warp wedding? And that deadbeat Delta? Stay tuned or get beamed to boredom. We'll be right back.
Now the stage is in absolute chaos, just the way we like it. You've got Eve looking shocked, Miramani probably nodding in grim agreement, and Janice Rand just wishing the floor would swallow her whole.
She says, you promised her a life. And then you tried to flip a coin for her affection. Let's welcome Eve McCurron.
Nyota, my brightest star in the comms array. You know me. Risk is our business. These weren't entanglements, they were explorations. Boldly going where no man...
You remember me, Jim? Or did you forget the name along with the promise? Kirk replies. Eve, that situation was. It was immensely complex. There were cultural factors.
Was I supposed to explore the galaxy, but close my heart to the wonders in it? Yes, I loved deeply, across every star system we charted. Is that a crime? Or is it just living?
Miss Jenkins stands up from her couch and yells, "Oh, no, he didn't, Jerry.
Only thing complex was you trying to explain why you were going to choose between me and my sister Ruth with a lucky toss. You ate our food, you used our tools, you made us believe you were staying. Captain, your boldly go charms cute. But next time you explore, take a map and leave the trail of broken hearts at warp speed. Beam me up? Nah, beam yourself to therapy, pedicue."
Soap opera? Perhaps, he admits, winking at a woman in the front row, but it's called living long and prospering, with complications, with entanglements.